Hi, and welcome to Hitman for Newbs. We are finishing off Paris assassination challenges today, and we are going to be doing the final two kills for both Viktor Novikov and Dalia Margolis in the showstopper level. Both of them involve the safe room, so I am going to be using a save point in this video, just as I did in the previous one. The challenges are called Watch Your Step, Trigger an Evacuation, and Drop a Chandelier on both Viktor Novikov and Dalia Margolis. The second one is Safe Room Explosion. Trigger an evacuation, assassinate both Viktor Novikov and Dalia Margolis with an explosion while they are in the safe room. This is going to be interesting with the equipment I've got. When you've got other equipment later on, these challenges are actually very simple. But with the equipment I've got now, it's going to be quite fun trying to do this without getting caught. So, what do I need? As far as I'm aware, I have started in every location, so I have got free reign here. And the best way to do it, I would believe... I believe the best one would be the red carpet, for the simple reason I need to get Viktor's bodyguard out of the way, and that should give me just enough time to get to him. I am going to need coins, and I am going to need an explosive. I won't need a gun, so I'm going to unequip that. Let me just have a look at the smuggle point. Is there anything I can make use of? I don't think there is. Let's just have a nosy. No. Okay, so that's all I'm going to use. Let's get going. This set of challenges are tricky. The Chandelier one is less tricky, but I can't say I'm looking forward to it. As for the explosion one, the trick with that is actually getting out once you've exploded it. So yeah, I am not exactly looking forward to this one. The Chandelier one I can get Silent Assassin on. The other one I can't. So again, on the thumbnail for this video, if you're wondering why it didn't say Silent Assassin, that is the reason. One is, one isn't. Let's get going. We're going to go through the basement area. The reason I'm starting here is because I need to waste some time. There is a method, as I've shown in previous videos. There might be a link up the top right corner now. There is a method to get Viktor's bodyguard to come into this little area, the stairwell, and you can use that to... Just had to avoid that stylus, sorry. You can use that to get rid of Viktor's bodyguard much earlier. The thing is, I don't find it reliable, especially on PC, which is oddly enough where I learnt it. So, if you think you can use it as a technique, use it, because, well, like I said, the video up the top right will have shown you how to do it. But I'm just personally not trusting enough of it. Oh, this is a technique for anyone who has never seen it before. If you've got a fire extinguisher in hand, and you throw it at the surveillance tapes, it'll destroy them. It's a way to avoid using a silenced pistol. I recently did a roulette in Marrakesh, and I forgot that I shouldn't use a pistol to destroy objects. I forgot that counted under objects. So, yeah, just keep that in mind. It's a way of avoiding that little rule if you do need to destroy surveillance tapes. So I'm looking over there and I can see Viktor is walking this way, or at least he's going to be in a minute. I think he's talking to Sato. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fast forward until Viktor's in position so I can activate the diorama. Okay, so Viktor's going to be in position any moment. He's just walking this way, ever so slowly. Let's put a coin in the diorama. The important thing here for me is that I need to get the bodyguard. As you can see, he even takes a few steps back. That is why this is a brilliant chance to take him out. If I muck this up though, I will get caught. Here we go. Take his disguise. And pick up his phone. Okay, so at this point I'm going to save. That's because it's a brilliant place to just continue on. So I'm going to overwrite the last one. And I'm now going to set up the first kill. Well, actually, I'm not even going to set it up. I'm going to call in the code.
Attention all security. We have a code 17. I repeat, we have a code 17. Security code.
The reason why I'm calling it in now is because I'm going to do the Chandelier one. And there's not much point in wasting time with that because I can just walk in here. So just go in the door on the right. And I'm going to go through here. Now as you can see, there's a chandelier just there. The idea is I'm just going to shoot it. But I've got to make sure that I just look like I'm a bodyguard. Just pick that up. So I'm going to stand here and hope that that's good enough just for now. There might be enforcers who come along with either Dahlia or Victor. So if an enforcer comes, I am just going to have to jump over this railing or this whatever this is. I'm going to have to vault over it. So let's have a look. So that's the first thing. I think Victor is an enforcer, so I will have to stand here. I can't afford for him to spot me. Dahlia's on her way, but she's much further away. Here he is. You made good time, Victor. Dahlia's still on her way. She's taking her time. If you watched my roulette for Paris, my second roulette, I used this technique to get Dahlia into this room, and she didn't come with bodyguards. So she did come with bodyguards, but in the past on the Hitman for Newbs, she has come with bodyguards. So I'm genuinely curious if she's alone. Because if she's alone, this is going to be very simple to complete. It looks like she's alone. Very interesting.
That is Dahlia Margolis, supermodel turned spy master.
I should have used a silence pistol for this, but sod it.
Well done, 47. Victor Novikov is next. Both targets are down. Great work. Now head towards an exit.
There we go. It doesn't do much that, but it just means that I can, like I say, there was an enforcer who's just going to walk out there. Just gives me a little bit of safety just while I'm climbing down, as it were.
Hello, it's me. Listen, I don't know what the hell's going on, but everything seems to be clear.
Moving on from the office, area is clear.
There we go, and I'm out. Really, I should have bought a silence pistol along with that, because I just made that about 10 times harder than it is. But it doesn't matter too much. I'm out. So, that was the challenge Watch Your Step. I'm going to finish up here, and then I'm going to do the safe room explosion. I've got to go this way just because there's a few enforcers that way. Doesn't make much difference, it's just a different exit point. There we go. So I'm just going to skip that. And this little cutscene. As you can see, watch your step. Silent Assassin. So that one was simpler than I thought. I actually even did it a harder way and it was simple enough. So let's load up. And let's do Safe Room Explosion. You're probably guessing from here how difficult it will be. So this is take 4, and take 1 was actually a brilliant kill for both of them, but it was a Chandelier kill again. I'm going to leave that in at the end of the video just to show you what I did. It's the same method, just a slightly different ending to the first kill. As for this takes 2 and 3, they just didn't come off the way I wanted. And they were both different methods, because I was trying to avoid the Chandelier kill again. So I'm going to have to keep experimenting, and hopefully in one of these takes I will hit the mark. That door's shut now. Right, crouch, let's place it. Place it there and hope that you can't see it. Now I'm going to run because I don't want Victor catching me. There we go, Victor's coming up the stairs, so eek. Let me race this way and hope he doesn't catch me. Yeah, he was on the verge of it. For me, I'm actually quite happy for him to just walk in there, and I'll wait just to see if he does blow up. Because my concern is that he sees the bomb.
Okay, we're safe. Let's keep the civilians safe, alright?
Let's see. So far it's that guard and ahhing, which isn't helpful for my attempt to complete this. Where's Dahlia? She's getting there. She's brought a bodyguard with her this time. I find that interesting. It's becoming a bit of a roll with the dice whether she does or doesn't. It's not an enforcer, so that's helpful whichever way I look at it.
That is Dahlia Margolis, supermodel turned spy master.
How I'm viewing this, Victor hasn't seen the gun, seen the explosive. There we go.
Victor Novikov is next.
That's it, I'm out.
Both targets are down. Great work. Now head towards an exit.
Right, I think the idea of that is that I wasn't in a trespassing area, so he was more bothered about the explosion than being suspicious about me. That's my working theory. If you find something different when you do it, that's probably what it is. Right, so that's it for this one, and I have actually finished Paris now. So thank you very much for watching. The next video next week will be on Sapienza. Until then, this has been Josh from JJ's Productions. Until next time, bye for now. Dahlia's nearly here though, and she's alone again, which is good. Must be a placement on the map.
Dahlia Margolis, supermodel turned spy master.
Strange.
Well done, Citizen. Victor Novikov is next.
I'm not going to get
Both
that.
targets are down. Great work. Now head towards an exit.
No, it's not going to give it me.
Central, moving on from the office area to the next location. Out.
Oh, it's got to be said though, that was a smoother kill.